I recently received an email from a client that we did work for a number of years ago. And in that email, they posed one question. What's the difference between a will-focused estate plan and a trust-focused estate plan? So I've talked about some of the similarities and differences in other videos, but in here, I'm just going to give you a bullet point list. We're just going to run down the list real quick. If you want to dive into some of the details and nuances, take a look at some of the other videos and you'll see those there. Let's talk about a will first. So the benefits of a will: it's less expensive than a living trust. It's initially less work for you and the attorney. Number three, if your surviving spouse may need Medicaid, now remember Medicaid, Medicare are two different programs, but if they may need Medicaid, we can do additional planning for your surviving spouse after you pass away. And finally, if you have a lot of debt, it may be possible to satisfy or settle some of those debts through the probate process after you pass. Downsides of a will: very, very likely that your estate will go through probate after you pass away. And remember, if we have a husband and wife, they're going to have separate wills, which means eventually we have two probates after you pass away. Next downside: if you are incapacitated, your family is fully dependent upon your power of attorney being accepted by a bank so they can manage your financial assets. A will may create more opportunities for your family members to successfully challenge your estate plan. Your will only has legal significance after you pass away, which means we have to go through probate, which leads us to another downside. After you pass away, it may take several weeks, it may take a few months for your executor to be approved by the court. And during that time, there's really nothing they can legally do. So there's more delay after you pass away before things can start to be administered and settled out. Let's talk about a living trust. The benefits of a living trust: first of all, if that trust is funded, it will avoid probate. If you are incapacitated or after you pass away, your successor trustee can seamlessly step in and begin administering your estate with no court approval. Very, very little delay on that, so it's a more time-efficient process. A trust gives us the ability to have more comprehensive planning. It is generally more flexible while you're alive. There is less opportunity for your family members to successfully challenge your estate plan. And a trust is legally significant immediately once you sign it. Downsides of a trust: there's really two. Number one, it's going to be more expensive to create than a will. And downside number two, it's going to create a little bit more work on your shoulders as we get that trust funded. So I hope that helps give you a quick snapshot of those two things. As I said, take a look at some of the other videos to see some of the more details in those things.